Here, speed is not just a force, but a living, breathing, and sacred entity.
More than 90,000 people have gathered at the Daytona International Speedway. The world's fastest stock cars battle for 200 laps.
The fearless rise to embark upon a quest for glory.
Richard Petty, perhaps the greatest race driver in history.
A prelude to a thunderous ballet soon to erupt.
When Bill Plant started NASCAR, today's sport started taking form. It's the Daytona 500. The great thrill is the win. We want out in front more than anything on earth.
In one of the most amazing finishes ever recorded.
The ghost of legends past whisper in the wind, fueling the fire within those who dare to pursue greatness.
On the inside, he's coming down toward the finish line.
They both spin. They're in the wrong.
Here comes Kirker. What?
The winner is car number 21. Unbelievable. And there's a fight.
The roaring symphony echoes the melodies of both triumph and defeat. A journey that tests the very fabric of one's pursuit and being.
Earnhardt's inwards, coming to the line. Derek Cope has won it.
Earnhardt has yet to win the Daytona 500. Just a quarter of a lap away from victory.
From end to end of unresolved, a new chapter is embarked upon, where a youthful protagonist begins to take flight.
Number 24, Jeff Gordon.
For every shadow, there is a light. And within the pain of loss lies a beacon of hope.
20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will win the Daytona 500. Finally.
A torch carried forward from father to son.
The legacy continues.
The bridge between generations to the dreams chased and achieved. This is a ballad of speed, and where legends live forever.
It's the biggest race of the Dewalt Cup Series schedule. These drivers, they want this race more than any other race. It's the Daytona 500, the great American race. As we welcome you to Daytona Beach, Florida, the Daytona International Speedway. It is round one of a 10-race season in the Dewalt Cup Series season, as these drivers get prepared to take on the high banks of Daytona and looking for the prestigious Daytona 500 win. Let's go ahead and take a look at some drivers to watch for tonight's Daytona 500. Starting on pole for tonight's race, Alex Bowman, and that Ally 48 Chevrolet Camaro reports he has a very fast race car and has what it takes to win. Ty Gibbs starting fourth tonight in that number 54 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. He thinks he has what it takes to win here tonight. We'll have to see. Then Denny Hamlin struggled a ton in qualifying and will have to start near the rear of the field. Let's see if the four-time Daytona 500 champ can work his way to the front of the field. So let's get to the starting lineups today, presented by Shell. In row one, it's Alex Bowman and Kyle Busch. Then in row two, it's Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs. Row three, it's Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney. Then in row four, it's Ross Chastain and Justin Allgaier. Row 5, Shane Van Gisbergen and Joey Logano, followed by in row 6, Stenhouse and Alfredo. Row 7, it's Josh Berry and Chase Briscoe. In row 8, Austin Dillon and John Hunter Nemechek. Row 9, William Byron and Bubba Wallace. And in row 10, it's Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith. Row 11, Tyler Reddick and Austin Cindric. Row 12, Kyle Larson and Cole Custer. Row 13, Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher. Then row 14, Ryan Preece and Daniel Suarez, followed by AJ Allmendinger and Noah Gragson. Row 16, Riley Herbst and JJ Yeley, then Carson Hocevar and Cody Ware. Row 18, Denny Hamlin and Justin Haley. And at the back of the pack, it's Ty Dillon and Eric Jones. Let's take a look at the Haas Tooling pre-race summary. 10 laps around the Daytona International Speedway. Stages will be separated into 3, 3, and 4. The pit window around 4 to 6 laps. We expect everybody to come to around pit road at the end of stage breaks. Track temperature 110 degrees and 84 degrees outside in Daytona Beach, Florida. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we will start the Daytona 500. Green flag is in the air here at the World Center of Racing. As they go side by side in the first couple of corners, Alex Bowman going to get a lead down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. They already go 3 wide. Coming to the first lap of the race, Alex Bowman leads lap 1. As they get ready to head into turns 1 and 2, Bowman leads. Here comes that bottom lane led by Chase Briscoe. But here comes Ty Gibbs in the middle. He looks for the lead. Here comes Chase Briscoe. He looks for the lead as well. Gibbs leads lap 2. On to lap 3, final lap in the stage. And around goes Ty Gibbs. First caution of the day is out for a multi-car wreck after Ty Gibbs spins out in the middle of the field from the lead, making the big one happen in turns 1 and 2. This will also end the stage as well, as we take a look at the replay. Just looks like Ty Gibbs is spinned in the middle of the field, collects Blaney, Bowman, Logano, Bush, Bell, and Keselowski in the process. Let's take a look at the exalted stage result. Chase Briscoe wins the stage alongside Justin Allgaier, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Preece, Anthony Alfredo, Daniel Suarez, Josh Berry, Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, and Zane Smith will round out the top 10 in the exalted stage results. Let's go send down our pit reporters. We have a pit road update.
Stage 1 winner Chase Briscoe in his stall, 4 tires, Sunoco Racing fuel, and a wedge adjustment, and he's off in the 14 car.
Justin Allgaier has no complaints over the radio, 2 tires and a fresh tank of fuel.
Bubba Wallace is in, 4 tires of fuel for the 23 car team.
Ryan Preece is in for his stop. He'll get 4 tires and Sunoco Racing fuel.
Anthony Alfredo in the pits is 4 fresh Goodyear tires and a can of Sunoco fuel.
Race off the pit road is going to be won by Justin Allgaier. I'm down here by their pit box right now. Dale Jr. told me he is impressed with how fast their car is today. Back to you, Ty.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. When we come back, we will have the start of stage number 2. Green flag back in the air. Great start from Justin Allgaier as he goes up to the top line. But here comes Ryan Preece on the bottom, taking the lead. He's around, upside down, barrel rolling. Big flip for Ryan Preece. Brings out the caution in the stage. And it looks like they're going to bring out the board. Red flag is immediately displayed. We will not be showing a replay as this is not good. Ryan Preece being sent into the ambulance on a stretcher. It will be sent to a local hospital here in Daytona.
Stage 2 winner, Justin Allgaier in the pits. It's a splash and go for the 40 car.
It's a stop and go. Fuel only stop for stage 1 winner Chase Briscoe. Ross Chastain, another stop and go for fuel. Same with Bubba Wallace, and the same for the 38 of Zane Smith's team. Let's go ahead and send it down to Raw as he has an update on Ryan Preece currently right now.
Ryan Preece is currently on a helicopter and will be sent to the nearest hospital here in Daytona after his horrific accident on the backstretch. When we get more information, I will bring it to you as soon as I can get it. Back to you, Ty.
Well, before we start stage 3, I think it's time that we have our nationwide mid-race recap. Welcome to Daytona. It is the Great American Race. Green flag is in the air. We are underway in the Daytona 500. Look, we're already 3 wide throughout the field on lap 1. Here comes Chase Briscoe, but here comes Ty Gibbs to the lead. Around goes Gibbs, back into the pack, big wreck. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway in stage 2. Preece leads, he's around, up and over, barrel rolling. Welcome back to Daytona. Getting ready to go back green flag racing for the start of stage 3. 4 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Who is going to win the great American race? And it's time for stage 3. Green flag back in the air, and Allgaier spins the tires and around he goes. Caution is out, no damage on either race car. Both cars into pit road for fresh tires after they kind of flat spotted the tires, but we're getting ready to go back racing to 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Who is going to win it here at Daytona? But first, we have another update of Ryan Preece. Let's go back to Raw for an update of Ryan Preece.
Bad news coming out of the 60 camp, as Halifax Medical Center reports Ryan Preece has suffered a broken clavicle in his wreck. We have no timeline on when he can be back, but a replacement will definitely be needed for next week's race at Bristol.
Green flag is in the air. We're back underway. 2 laps to go from Daytona. Ross Chastain leads us to the green flag down the back straightaway, being pushed by Berry. But here comes Briscoe, 3 wide. Josh Berry in the bottom, trying to take the lead. 4 wide, white flag. Berry into the catch fence, and Cindric wins. It is a big wreck to end the Daytona 500. Josh Berry gets sent into the catch fence. We hope he is all right, but a crazy way to end the Daytona 500 as the big one happens. But Austin Cindric will win it. This is his first win here in the Dewalt Cup Series, and he will celebrate in Mobil 1 Victory Lane. First win, and it comes in the biggest race of the season, the Daytona 500. But Austin Cindric's your winner. Next week, we will head to Bristol for the Bristol night race. Will be round 2 of a 10-race season. But for Ty and all of our pit reporters, we'll see you guys next week at Bristol. But until then, peace out and God bless.